So in this video we're going to run from the MGM all the way down the strip to the Stratosphere. It's just over 4 miles. We're going to start at MGM because Tropicana has free parking, which is quite a rarity. If you go down there you can see Mandalay Bay and Luxor, and then the welcome sign just through there. But we're going to be going this way all the way down. It's about just over 8.5 mile round trip. It should be fun. There'll be lots of pedestrian crossing bridges, escalators, bits where you're sort of forced to run inside the buildings. You know, they want tourists to shop at any point. And yeah, go from there. So we're going to start at MGM and Excalibur, and we'll go our way down. I think it'll be quite fun. Okay, so we're about to begin. It's about 82 degrees Fahrenheit. So pretty warm. It's 5:30 in the morning. It's the only time to run. It's late June, so we're gonna get this done with before we cook to death. So yeah, about to get started. Okay, so let's go. Start my watch. There's the Statue of Liberty there. So this is near where they start rock and roll Las Vegas, the half marathon. Yeah, a really good time to run this would be about 4 in the morning, but it's pretty sketchy at that time, especially near Planet Hollywood, and then the closer to the Circus and beyond that you go. This end's not too bad. So we got M&M's there, Coca-Cola building, Hard Rock. So that's supposed to be the Brooklyn Bridge. So yeah, a lot of people sleeping rough. The Park MGM, one of the newer ones right now. Already a third of a mile in. That area is probably the cheapest place you can buy a beer. It used to be like $1 a can. I mean, obviously the cheapest is to pretend to gamble at a casino machine, but yeah. 24/7 music. So this area is called City Centre. It's just a small area of glass skyscrapers. And it has its own little monorail too. Has like 1 or 2 stops. It's not the monorail, but yeah, it is one. So there's the entrance over there. We've got a lot of people finishing their night when ours has just begun. Oh, that's a lie, I woke up at 9 PM, but he's definitely finishing. So there's all the trendy stores, well, at least some of them. So you can rent up each side of the strip. It doesn't matter which side you pick, but there are a few annoying walkways. They put the walkways there because people kept getting run over. Now, a mile in. Oh, this camelback's annoying. Okay. So there's Planet Hollywood. Cosmopolitan. If you've never gambled before, join the Players Club, because I think they still give you $25. If you win, you win. If you lose, it's not your money. So, not a bad place to try if you've never been here before. Highly recommend. Sometimes they have 5K races. They usually start around this area here, and they let you use the Cosmopolitan pool afterwards. There's like a freebie for running, and this is where you sort of start the race there. Coming up to Paris on the right. So Paris, oh, had some bad experiences there, mainly with getting kicked out of the nightclub multiple times. Apparently they don't like wrestling, which I suppose is to be expected, but they're also pretty rude too. I'll leave it at that. So there's Paris. Apparently it's a half-scale model of the actual Eiffel Tower. I've been at both of them. Yeah, it probably is. Here's Bellagio. They have fountain displays in the afternoons and evenings. They used to happen quite often, but they've kind of cut back a bit now with frequency. A lot of high-end shops and things. I've seen a couple of people jump in. It's quite funny to watch. But yeah, one of the free shows, you just line up here. It gets quite busy, but you can see. Yeah, it's good. So there's the link. and the wheel there. I think they said it was one of the biggest in the world. Not sure if they still have that title, but there you go. So a lot of people sleeping. I like his Bud Light pillow. That's pretty funny. Alright. Just got a phone call there. Had to pause. It's a Blue Moon pillow. Modelo pillow. I like these pillows. Very innovative. Alright, next spot, we have to actually go indoors. So we can make it, go, go, go! They just want you to buy stuff, but all I want to do is cross the road. I think this way. I might be wrong. No, wrong, this way. Right. Caesar's Palace next. And across there, Cromwell. Let's go this way. So Cromwell have crazy Halloween parties. You can win thousands.
Slow down. I'm fucking hammered. Slow down, dork.
Fuck you.
Oh my god.
Slow down.
I saw you earlier.
I guess he hasn't gone bed yet, has he? Alright, okay. That's the only problem with Vegas. You get drunk tourists who can't handle their beers, but let's not let it spoil our journey here. Flamingo, probably one of the oldest ones on the strip, and usually when casinos are old, things are cheaper, like drinks and everything else. Omni is like a nightclub in Caesar's Palace, quite famous actually, and if you're getting a bus to SoCal, you can catch it from behind Caesar's Palace, so you get a lot of, you know, stateside locals coming in and out here, and also Excalibur. So Link, they're the ones that own the wheel, I guess. They've got a zip line now. The Forum Shops is one of the places where there's a lot of high-end shopping, high-end restaurants, if that's what you're into. I jumped on that fountain one time and I got told off, so might be something, you know, a bit of a caution there if you try it yourself. There's Harrah's. Been here a while. This is Mirage. one of very few places that still has a free attraction, and that's the Mirage Volcano, which is right here. I think it's hourly, kind of like the fountains. They just light it up and do a few jets, play some tribal music. There's the first White Castle in Las Vegas. But it's a bit annoying because they have a really basic menu. It's not like the White Castles on the East Coast. Venetian, really nice. They got like a gondola ride inside. It's pretty much the same price of taking an actual gondola in Venice. I've been to both, but you know, if you're never gonna go Venice, then check it out. Next best thing, the nightclub in there, Tau. It's just through the sort of the facade there. That's like a balcony for it. I think a bottle of Bud Light was $16, so make sure you don't go sober because it'll be expensive. So there's yeah, there's the performer guy on Penn and Teller, I don't remember. So here's Treasure Island. They used to have a free show where there was like guys and girls on ships, and I don't know if they stopped that now, but it was pretty cool. There's Treasure Island there. We're going on their decking in a minute. So Wynn and Encore, apparently the only 5-diamond casino on the whole strip. Really fancy, so if you're not the fancy type, don't go to Wynn and Encore. We got a lot of celebrities in there. So here's where they used to have the free show. I don't know if it's still on, but it looks pretty cool. There's the other boat. I like how the sidewalk still has planks. So Palazzo, that's just like a meh casino. So it's alright. No one really talks about it, but it's alright. So we're coming up to Fashion Show Mall. It's the big sombrero over there. First we gotta do some stairs. So if you're wondering, if you live in Las Vegas, the locals just do not visit the strip or Fremont Beach sometimes, you know, if you go out for a night out, but the only time you visit the strip is when friends and relatives visit you, and they always want to go to the strip. So I've been here 10 years now. I haven't been in around 3 years. Until today. Oh no, we gotta go in there. We gotta go in there. Undo. Should be fun, more fun I think. So this will be the last of the runners in about an hour or so, then it gets too hot to run. Having said that, some people do it anyway. So this is Fashion Show Mall. This is probably where most people go. It's not stupidly expensive. Whew. Oh, that guy's got aftershave on. Right. Who's that shouting? Let's find out. I think I ballsed up. No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I'm good. Then we have our first road crossing here. See if we can just go. Yep. Well, it's not in service anyway. So this place here, I think this one was Stardust. I think it disappeared sometime in, I don't know, I don't want to say, but 2007. And yeah, it's been vacant since. For most people, Encore is the end of the strip. They don't usually venture that much further. Maybe because they see this gap and turn around, I'm not sure. But a lot fewer venture further unless you get the monorail, which runs next to us all the way to Sahara. I think it also branches off to the Hilton as well. But I suppose the technical end of the strip is Stratosphere, which is the little needle down there. So I suppose this is the more boring part. I was going to run from the welcome sign, but then it's another mile of kind of not much going on. So we'll just do the touristy bit today. So this one's relatively new, Resorts World. Never been in. But it looks like they got a nightclub. Zawook, however you pronounce that. Never been, but there you go. So over here we've got actual kind of normalish shops now you'd expect to see in a normal city. Let's see how on earth we get through here. I think there's a lot of construction, so I have no idea how to navigate this, but we'll wing it. Okay, there we go. Got away with it. Alright. It's probably for the better because there's not much going on over there. So over here we've got the tattoo shops. There's a hookah lounge down there. It's quite nice actually. And we've got a lot of you know, cheap souvenirs. The souvenirs everyone likes. Fox News. Fox News local here is terrible. This is Zoltan, I like. Luckily it's so early I don't have to wait. Ooh. See if we can, yeah, there we go. So you can see what I said earlier, there was a nice area back there, but now you'll start seeing security and characters, I suppose. I think characters is a nice word to use. The further north you go. So that's Circus. Now Circus, I don't know if it has a bad rep, but it's actually pretty cool. They got a huge indoor adventure dome, roller coasters. It's really cheap as well, I'm not gonna lie, but if you want roller coasters and fun, you got kids, then Circus is the place to be. It's the first place I stayed back in 2006. Yeah, you can't go wrong with Circus. Unless you're too fancy to appreciate it. So it looks like they're still redoing a lot of this footpath here. A little police thing popped up there. I suppose that's in the response to some things that go on late at night. So there's Las Vegas Convention Center. So a lot of business people come here for conventions, expos, for all kinds of things. It's lots of fun. I think that's the Deuces bus. I might be wrong, but it's just a cheap means to get up and down the strip if you don't want to walk. So it's lots of fun. They used to have foot-long Nathan's hot dogs. They're long gone now, but that used to be really good. Circus, yeah, they have RV parking as well. One a few on the strip, well, the first half of the strip anyway. So this is a little lonely road now to the Stratosphere, which apparently has been recalled the Strat, which I didn't fully realise, or I guess I forgot. But at the top of the Stratosphere they have 3 or 4 rides. They got like a few fairground rides, a swing, the thing that launches you on the spire, another one that goes over the edge. But they also have what they call a bungee, but it's more like a quick deceleration. It's around $130. Circus had one there. There's a bungee there, but someone didn't listen to instructions. They hurt themselves and they sued, and now it's closed, unfortunately. But that was really good. It's a shame. Yeah, $8, 24 hours, that bus. So you can see why a lot of people sort of turn around at Encore and others at Circus. Just because there's not really much to do in these gaps for tourists who don't stay here. But you know, they've been building a while, but eventually they'll complete it, and yeah, maybe it'll be back how it was a bit. So we're coming up to Sahara. Now Sahara used to be really nice. It was like themed, like a desert theme. They had a roller coaster, video game arcades. It was really fun. But it got closed down. They sold the coaster, and then it got picked up by SLS, which I don't know. It was a bit of a flop. It was crap, really. The nightclub, you know, nightclub was like a broom closet. The casino was way smaller, and then they changed the name back to Sahara again, but they still have it themed as SLS, so They're having a bit of an identity crisis right now. But we'll see what happens. So they're the roads right now. So you can see the quality of everything down this end reflects the demand of the tourists. They just don't really come up here. Wait for this guy to come through. See you guys. All right. I was forgetting America, they don't like giving way. All right. At least in my experience. It's all the same with cities, isn't it? There's the Sahara. Looks like they're doing more stuff. Looks like I'm just walking into a construction site. Interesting, okay. The world's largest gift shop, maybe. Everyone says they're number one here, so it's hard to say, but it is pretty big. Don't take pictures in there though, because they'll kick you out. They don't like that, for whatever reason. See if we can get this right. Yeah, there we go. Another Walgreens. Oh, fucking hell. So he was a bony one, wasn't he? So coming up to the end of our journey. I'm gonna run back, but I'm not gonna film it. But we'll get to the entrance of the Stratosphere. Okay, now. Wedding chapels popping up now. A few of the casinos have them too. I know Circus has one. But they start popping up like crazy now from here to Fremont. Funny thing about wedding chapels here is you can get this, well, you have to go to an office to get a permit. Fremont Street downtown. It's around $40. It's all procedure here. Once you have the permit, they'll marry you. But you can only get a permit from like 9 till 5 or something. So it's hard to get married on the fly. You take it to the chapel, get married, $80 roughly. But they will not hand you that certificate unless you tip them. Which is pretty funny. And that happened to us. He was holding our certificate hostage until we tipped him. He told us where to get the tip from, where the ATMs were, and he'd only accept cash. That's the little white wedding chapel where Britney Spears got married. So yeah, funny story. But yeah, here's the Stratosphere. This is the end of our journey. And this is new. It's like a Las Vegas arch. And if you carry on down there, you'll get to Fremont Street in a couple of miles or so. But yeah, this is the end of our journey. So yeah, it's getting a bit hot now. We're in the 90s, 90 degrees Fahrenheit. So pushing, what's that, 33 Celsius? I don't know, I've been here too long, I don't remember. But yeah, hot, and it's gonna get hotter. But I hope you like the journey. I will post more if you like them. If you don't, I won't. I'll keep it for myself. But yeah, Las Vegas, this is the Strip. Thank you for watching.